Your dog did something today you completely ignored. They might circle 3 times before lying down, nudge their nose into your hand, or give you that look deep in their eyes. Each of these actions whispers a secret message. But do you know what they mean? Today, we'll unlock the mysteries behind 16 secret dog behaviors. Number 7 will definitely surprise you. In this first part, we're diving into just a couple of these behaviors. You'll want the full guide for all 16, which you'll find at thetigbook.store, where all the secrets are laid out, ready to be discovered. Don't miss out on what your dog is trying to tell you. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned. Let's get started with one behavior you may have noticed, the head tilt. Does your dog tilt their head when you speak or make certain noises? It's not just adorable, it's communication. Behaviorists suggest that this head tilt is a sign of your dog trying to better understand you. They might be adjusting their ears to capture sounds more precisely, or even associating your tone with specific commands or emotions. Dogs are keen listeners and often tilt their heads to focus on what's being said. There's a chapter dedicated to understanding these auditory cues at thetigbook.store, where you'll discover how to communicate even more effectively with your pet. Next, we have tail wagging. It's tempting to assume that a wagging tail always signals happiness, but it's more complex than that. The speed, direction, and height of the wag all carry different meanings. A high, rapid wag could indicate excitement or agitation, while a slower, side-to-side wag at a neutral position might indicate contentment. A wagging tail could also mean curiosity or even submission, depending on other body language cues. Tail language is fascinating and deserves attention. Knowing these subtleties makes all the difference in understanding your dog's mood. These small gestures offer windows into your dog's world. Remember, each behavior is a piece of the puzzle that makes up your dog's unique language. Exploring these with us opens up a new realm of communication you didn't know existed. Stay with us for the next part, packed with even more eye-opening insights into your furry friend's mind. Let's delve deeper into our furry friend's world by observing their ears. Dogs use their ears as emotional barometers. When their ears perk up, your pup is likely alert or intrigued, soaking in the environment or awaiting the next sound. Floppy or pulled back ears might indicate anxiety or submission. By being attentive to these ear movements, you can better gauge your dog's feelings and respond in a way that reassures or comforts them. This small observation can significantly enhance your bond and make your dog feel more understood. Now, consider their gaze and eye contact. When a dog holds your gaze softly, it often signifies affection and trust. It's the canine equivalent of a hug. But, be aware that staring intensely without blinking can be perceived as a challenge or threat, particularly among dogs themselves. A dog that looks away might be signaling submission or simply respecting your space. Understanding this eye language can help you navigate and avoid any accidental signals of confrontation, especially if your dog interacts with other dogs. Lip licking and yawning can be deceiving at first glance. While yawning could just mean they're tired, it can also indicate stress or confusion. Similarly, a dog might lick their lips when they're hungry, but it's also a sign of nervousness or uncertainty in certain situations. These subtle cues can tell you when your dog is feeling uneasy or unsure about something, allowing you to adjust the environment to make them feel safer and more at ease. Have you noticed your dog digging at their bed or your carpet? This behavior is deeply rooted in their ancestral instinct. In the wild, dogs dig to create a comfortable, cool spot for resting. While inside your home, it's likely your pup is attempting to craft their own perfect resting place. Understanding this instinctual digging can help you craft a more comforting sleep space, offering them a cozy place to settle. Now let's talk about the classic nose nudge. This is your dog's way of seeking attention or asking for more of those delightful belly rubs. It's a gentle reminder from them that they appreciate your presence and would love some interaction. Recognizing these nudges as a request for companionship assures your dog that you're attuned to their needs. Each of these insights enriches your understanding of your dog's behavior, peeling back layers of communication they use daily. By tapping into this language, not only do we nurture our dog's emotional well-being, but we also strengthen the companionship that enriches both our lives and theirs. Keep observing, and keep learning, to fully unlock the intricate, silent language of your dog. Why does your dog insist on following you everywhere, even into the bathroom? While it might seem a bit amusing, this behavior is all about loyalty and love. Dogs are pack animals, and you're their pack. Being close to you gives them a sense of security and purpose. They want to monitor their most important human, and being apart from you can cause a sense of anxiety. Embrace it as your dog's way of showing they care and want to be part of your daily life. If this behavior ever becomes overwhelming, gently establishing boundaries can help both of you find a balance. There's more on managing this in our ebooks at thedigbook.store. Ever wonder why your dog tilts their head when you talk to them? It's not just an adorable quirk, it's their way of trying to understand you better. This head tilt might help them to hear you more clearly or to enrich their visual perspective of your facial expressions. This gesture shows their curiosity and willingness to connect with you. Next time you see that tilt, remember, they're actively trying to decode the mystery of human words, and in essence, bridging the gap between species communication. Here's a behavior that might have puzzled you: why does your dog bring you toys? It's not always about playtime. Often, dogs bring you their toys as a sign of affection and trust. Your dog is offering you their treasured item as a gift, an act of generosity and a request for interaction. This behavior harks back to their pack mentality, where sharing is a bonding experience. When your furry friend offers their toy, take a moment to acknowledge it and perhaps engage in a short play session. Have you ever found your dog staring intently into your eyes? That gaze isn't just wishful thinking about dinner. It's an affectionate gesture, akin to a hug. Animal behaviorists suggest this mutual gaze releases oxytocin, the same hormone that bonds a mother to her baby. Through these locked eyes, your dog is expressing a deep trust and affection for you. So next time you catch them staring, know they're simply reinforcing your bond. And there's a comprehensive guide on deepening this connection over at thedigbook.store. Next, the classic dog behavior question: why does your dog spin in circles before lying down? This old behavior is rooted in instinct. In the wild, dogs would pat down foliage, creating a safe, comfortable space before resting, similar to making their own bed. This ritual is hardwired to ensure comfort and possibly ward off pests. Witnessing your dog perform this little dance connects us to the ancient behaviors shared by their ancestors. But there's one behavior you might find particularly perplexing: why does your dog eat grass? Some people think it's because their stomach is upset, but there's no outright consensus among experts. Some dogs eat grass out of boredom, others may simply enjoy the texture and taste. It's generally harmless, but if it's excessive, you might want to keep an eye on their diet or check for any underlying health issues. Always consult your vet if you're concerned. Remember, professional advice is key. Curious about why your dog yawns when you do? It turns out, yawning is contagious between dogs and humans, much like it is among people. This synchronized yawning can be a sign of empathy, indicating a strong social bond between you and your dog. Science suggests they've evolved to pick up on our cues for sociability. So, when your dog yawns alongside you, take it as a little sign of your synchronized companionship. Lastly for now, why do dogs bring the zoom eyes into the mix? Those sudden bursts of energy, often referred to as zoom eyes, are a way for your dog to release pent-up energy. Whether it's after a bath or before bedtime, These wild races around the house are a normal part of your dog's behavior, showcasing their joy and vitality. So next time your pup tears around the living room, join in their fun, or simply stand back and enjoy the show. Remember that each of these behaviors is a part of the rich tapestry of your dog's emotional and instinctual world. By understanding these actions, you build a stronger, more empathetic relationship with your dog. Keep enriching your knowledge and exploring the depth of canine behavior with resources like those at thedigbook.store. And there's still so much more to uncover, including number 9, which could be the most insightful yet. Stay tuned. Why does your dog sit on your feet? This endearing habit is actually more than just a random choice. Many dogs sit on their owner's feet as a display of affection and protection. It's their way of claiming you as their territory, a sign of trust and love. There's a layer of security for your dog knowing they are close to you, and in some cases, it's simply them seeking warmth or comfort. It's a subtle form of bonding, letting you know that you're their chosen human. If you want to dive deeper into this cozy conduct, there's plenty more to explore at thedigbook.store. Now, what about when your dog tilts their head at you, with those adorable eyes? This classic doggy move isn't just for cuteness points. When dogs tilt their heads, they're trying to hear better and focus on sounds. It's a sign they're curious and engaged, wanting to understand whatever commands or thoughts you're expressing. Some research even suggests they're gauging our facial expressions to better interpret our emotions. This behavior is their way of connecting with you on a deeper level, so encourage it with positive reinforcement, and enjoy the dialogue your dog seeks to create. Why do dogs chase their tails? This seemingly silly action can serve several purposes. For some dogs, it's a playful way to burn off energy. But in other instances, it might signal boredom or anxiety. It could even be a way for younger dogs to practice their hunting instincts. If your dog does this frequently, it's worthwhile to observe if it's just play or if there's an underlying issue that might need attention. Offering more toys or engaging activities could be a great solution. Understanding the nuances of playful behaviors like this one can enrich your time together, and there's more on it at thedigbook.store. Have you ever caught your dog intensely staring at you? This gaze can mean your dog is seeking attention or trying to communicate. It might look like an intense staring contest, but in the canine world, prolonged eye contact is often a sign of affection. Dogs and humans share a unique bond, and mutual gazing can increase oxytocin levels in both, fostering stronger emotional ties. When your dog fixes their eyes on you, it's a silent declaration of adoration. Embrace these moments as opportunities to strengthen your mutual bond. Moving on to another curious habit, why do dogs roll in smelly things? This puzzling behavior stems from their ancestral wolf instincts, where rolling in odorous substances was used to bring interesting scents back to the pack. Your dog might be trying to communicate or mask their scent, effectively merging the allure of various smells with their personal aroma. While it might be perplexing to us why your dog would prefer something pungent, it's just another glimpse into their inherited behaviors. A good bath usually follows, which can often be part of the bonding routine. Finally, what's with your dog digging before laying down? This habit is heavily rooted in their ancestral past as well. Wild dogs would dig to create a comfortable or cool spot for resting, away from the elements or predators. Even though domestic dogs have cozy beds, the instinct to scratch or dig persists. It's their way of arranging things to their liking, or simply an ancient comfort ritual. Understanding these behaviors fosters a deeper connection between you and your pet. Keep exploring these fascinating topics with resources like thedigbook.store for enriching insights. Stay engaged with your dog's quirky habits, and remember, number 9 is around the corner, promising to surprise and delight with its insightful revelation. Keep watching. Why does your dog nudge you with their nose? At first glance, it might seem like a simple gesture of curiosity or an attempt to get your attention. But here's the surprising truth. This behavior actually stems from their need to communicate or investigate. Nose nudging can mean your dog is asking for affection, food, or simply trying to herd you like a sheep. It's a common behavior in breeds with a herding background. When your dog nudges you, paying attention to the context can offer clues to what they're trying to express. Embrace this as a form of nonverbal conversation with your furry friend. There's much more to decipher about this at websites like thedogbook.store, where you can dive deeper into these nuances. Have you noticed your dog spinning around before settling down? This isn't just your dog being playful, it's often a deeply ingrained primal behavior. In the wild, ancestors of domestic dogs would circle to trample down grass, snow, or leaves, creating a favorable sleeping area free from surprises like insects. This ritualistic spinning is their way of ensuring the terrain is safe and comfortable. Next time your dog engages in this dance, appreciate it as a sign of their lineage manifesting in your living room. And then there's that curious head tilt. You know the one, when your dog cocks their head to the side in the most endearing way. It might seem like they're trying to cuteness overload you, but research suggests there's more to it. Dogs are believed to tilt their heads to better hear and understand sounds, especially their owner's voice. It also helps them read your facial expressions more clearly, contributing to their impressive ability to intuit our feelings. Next time you see that tilt, know that your pup is actively working to understand and connect with you on a deeper level. Why does your dog love to sit on your feet? This is not merely a quest for warmth or comfort. It often indicates a protective instinct or a desire for reassurance. Sitting on your feet keeps your dog close and allows them to guard you from any perceived threats. It's their way of saying, "I'm here for you." But remember, it's also about feeling secure themselves. So when your dog plants themselves at your feet, it's a testament to the trust and bond they share with you. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, number 9. Why does your dog bark at nothing? Or at least, what seems like nothing to us? This behavior can puzzle many but can be linked to their heightened senses. Dogs perceive the world very differently from humans, they can hear at higher frequencies and have an extraordinary sense of smell. So, while it might appear that your dog is barking at thin air, they're likely responding to stimuli invisible or inaudible to you. It could be wildlife outdoors, the distant rumble of a vehicle, or even an unfamiliar scent wafting through the air. Understanding these behaviors enriches the relationship you share. Each gesture, spin, and bark tells a story of instincts, emotions, and communication. For more on decoding these mysteries, thedogbook.store is a treasure trove of comprehensive guides and ebooks waiting to be explored. Continue embracing your dog's unique habits and quirks, and you'll find that each of them is a piece of the puzzle making up your dog's personality. Keep watching as we delve even deeper into the captivating world of canine behavior. Has your dog ever pawed at you when you're busy or preoccupied? This seemingly innocent gesture carries a weighty message. Dogs often use their paws to communicate when they desire attention, affection, or something specific like a walk or food. It's akin to tapping someone on the shoulder to get their attention. Next time your dog grants you a gentle nudge, try responding to see the joy in their reaction. It's an invitation for interaction, drawing you into their world. The mysterious head tilt is a classic that melts countless hearts. When your dog cocks their head to one side, they're essentially trying to make sense of what you're saying. Dogs tilt their heads to better hear or see you, giving them a clearer understanding of the situation. It's a moment when they seek to connect with you, bridging the gap between our languages. The whole chapter on communication cues at thedogbook.store delves into how these behaviors deepen your rapport with your dog. Ever noticed your dog spinning in circles before settling down for a nap? This behavior is deeply ingrained and harkens back to their wild ancestors. In the wild, circling was a way to pat down grass and create a comfortable spot to rest while also scanning for potential threats. It's an instinctive routine that persists even in the safety of your home. It's a fascinating glimpse into their heritage, a reminder of the wild instincts that still reside within them. Digging is another habit that can perplex and sometimes frustrate. But this behavior, too, has roots in their ancestry. Dogs dig to create a cool spot in the earth during hot weather or to uncover hidden treasures their noses detect. They may also dig to bury items they consider valuable. Understanding the motivation behind this behavior can help you redirect it to more appropriate activities, making both of your lives a little easier. Licking is perhaps one of the most misunderstood behaviors. Dogs lick for a multitude of reasons: affection, tasting your salty skin, or simply because they enjoy the texture. But did you know it also serves as a calming mechanism for them? It can soothe their anxiety or stress, similar to how humans might bite their nails. At thetabook.store, there's more to explore about these self-soothing techniques and how you can help create a calm environment for your pup. Finally, let's talk about that soulful stare your dog gives you. When your dog gazes into your eyes, they are expressing trust and affection. This moment mirrors the bond a mother shares with her child. It's a powerful way to strengthen your connection. It's their way of saying, "I'm here with you." Ensuring that these eye contact moments are positive reinforces their love and faith in you. So, there you have it. From barks to paws, and every behavior between, each is a unique insight into the ancient dialogue shared by you and your dog. Understanding your dog's cues opens doors to a deeper, richer relationship where you communicate not just with words, but with actions, trust, and love. Visit thetabook.store to find full guides and ebooks that help you understand these intricate behaviors even better. Embrace the language of your dog's behaviors. That rough tongue is the oldest language between our two species. We hope these insights have been enlightening. Share below which behavior your dog exhibits the most. Subscribe for more canine wisdom and consider sharing this with another dog lover. After all, every curious puppy and devoted dog parent deserves to understand the world a little better, one wag at a time.